let's go. Game day. All right, I'm just getting situated after the first morning stream. All right, we'll get this going in a sec. Sorry. I just burned myself so bad. Where is it? Ow. All right. Let's do it here. Hold up. All right, let me just share some screen. One sec. Here we go. Oh, all right. This is my big board. This is what I interchangeable, of course, but 6 names that we cycle in and out. These are names that we've been watching for a little bit. Could be just for one day, could be for a while, right? But this is what I currently have on the menu here. Boeing, I would like Boeing to drift a little bit lower into discount, specifically that breaker. That would be ideal. So Boeing is there. That's one of the better names out there right now, in my opinion. We have GME getting a little deeper into the 4-hour. Also on GME, worth noting that you have a daily bullish breaker coming up. That's a little bit lower here. That brings you back down towards, what's that number? 27, 37 is the start of that. So GME might take a little bit of a breather today. But that would be GameStop at the moment. Or I'm sorry, it might be lower actually, due to the fact that I had this blue line. Stupid here. Breaker starts at 26.69, so it's got some space, and we're also inside a daily volume imbalance or gap higher. Okay, so that's GME. Tesla's kind of a placeholder right now. I'm not really too interested in trading this one right now. Well into premium. Mara's been an absolute monster for us, and we're currently mitigating this bearish fair value gap from yesterday. Just watching how that shakes out. It's not complete. It's got to disconnect, but Soundhound is one I think needs to get into discount as well, but that has also been an awesome name for me. And Amazon's one that I'm watching to see if we get that 50% or discount retracement. That'll bring us up into this realm right here. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I'm gonna scroll through the hourly in a second. Sorry. Usually when I first come back, I gotta get situated. Rumble's running nice there. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to keep an eye on the chat as well. But oh, that's great. I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me know there. I share. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. I just looked down at my phone and saw thank you Seeker after 13 minutes. Oh my god. Sorry guys. That's insane. All right. Good. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I guess hey, not everything can run smoothly, right? What a disgrace. I just never raised myself off of the like common room down below. Wow. It's a test to see if we can understand. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yep. Yep. Oh man. All right, so here's what you missed. Basically all I was saying was other than the setups I have on my big board here, I scrolled through my list of 100 whatever it is hourly setups, and there's really not too much going on just yet. Boeing, you missed me cursing out Boeing. It left without me. If you notice over in that bottom right corner there, we had we have a breaker down there in discount, and didn't come to play. But hold on, I think this is very well deserved right now after that mishap. Hold on. All right, get it out, get it out. All right, we're good. All right, now we're good. Let's go. All right, and we're good to go now. Okay, so same old, same old. Moderna was one that I was a little interested in. Actually, it got into that discount fair value gap, but it was a little bit after open. So from that fair value gap down here, where is it? Right there. We were up about $1, over $1. So I see a low resistance liquidity run potential. Those two highs right there. But from this point, I would just give me like a little bit of a wick down into this. So what we can do is on Moderna, we'll go to a little bit more of a smaller time frame and look towards it. What else did I bring up? I brought up Mara, that we had that hourly bearish fair value gap here and not quite discounted. So I'm not look, if it wants to keep going higher, listen, I ain't gonna fight you on that. It's been a great runner, but discount down there at 23. Affirm was another one that I brought up. I have that dotted line right there on Affirm. That's I would like to see it get there. That's its daily discount. We are in the hourly discount right now after we swept liquidity before. GameStop is approaching the daily breaker, which is still a couple points lower. So I do think it ends up moving a little bit lower to that daily breaker. That's that black box right here. And what else? What else? Amazon is one really low risk potential here, but if we're looking for that retracement back up into the discount bearish imbalance, it's got this one imbalance right here, and we are turtle souping that ugly 4 a.m. At the moment. So just those, that's what I really have right now. If anybody has any other names, just feel free to throw them on the sidebar. But we'll keep going here. Throughout this stream here, let's see if you have any questions about anything. Yeah, I saw Pfizer looks solid. That actually brought my eyes to Moderna. And then Nike looks like on the hourly, it's going to shift structure. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that the first 16 minutes of this were muted, but it's fine. We're back. We're good now. And we will get going. So yeah, all right, let's go. Should be fine now. All right, so let's see, where are we on? Also, hold on one sec. Okay, this is what we were looking at yesterday. We're looking for some divergence between the two, and the bounce was just putrid. Okay, so for SPX, we're currently inside its volume imbalance higher. Okay, so here is the gap higher to start the day. Okay, and like I said earlier in the live call. At some point here, I think we're going to get up into discount, but I also think it's going to be relatively short-lived, meaning I don't think we're going to shift structure, get back up into the 20,600s or anything like that. I think we'll get up into discount, and then from there make one more low, give us 3 drives on the daily. Where are we? Over here. 3 drives on the daily. Here's your first. Here's your second. Set up a bearish fair value gap. Get into it tomorrow, early next week. Melt off of it. Come down and give us our 3rd drive. I think that's what we're gonna see there. I don't think this is the big one. And even if it was the big one, I would have to wait for some sort of weekly imbalance to form anyways. So for me to feel really confident about that. And then there's your weekly. Shoot, Moderna's moving. Yeah, Moderna's moving. This got into here and left it prior to open. So that stinks. But that would be your bullish fair value gap in discount of your bullish price run. Turtle soup. Yeah, this is a good one. So you have low resistance liquidity run for those two. Highs right there. Yeah, just late, because realistically downside risk in this trade could be 120.89, so about $3 in risk to the downside, which stinks. Yeah, again, thanks Seeker for letting me know. I just saw the thing. All right. Let's see. Let's get this all situated here. Yep. So Affirm also got discounted on the hourly. Not quite where I wanted it though. So I would prefer to not leave the station just yet. Sorry, I'm just getting logged into some of my stuff here. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? This. Okay. Okay. Firm, nice move off of that discount there. Okay, let's come on over here and see. Okay, look at that. SPX, daily volume imbalance. Also, what do you have here? Bullish breaker. Beauty. Look at that. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's come back over here. Relative equal lows and highs on NASDAQ. Love when that happens. Look at that gap higher on this 5-minute here on a SPY. Let's see. I like all my setups coming from a higher time frame. Always. Okay. Moderna. Yeah, I think I like Moderna, but just from where it is, that just adds a couple bucks of risk. I don't really want to risk $5 on that. So let's see. Let's wait. Okay. Down start here. 5 minutes over here. And like I said, if you guys have any other names you want to throw in the mix, feel free to do so. Bitcoin plus 500 on the day. Not sold there. Dollars strong as well. think GameStop's going lower here, folks. Okay. Chewy, nice move. Okay. That's another one we've had in the mix there on Chewy. I don't have any position in that right now. Firm, nice off of that discount. Boeing, I still want you lower, Boeing. Just give me a chance here. Disney, a lot of equal lows there. Not a fan. Moderna, it's going to go to our target watch. All right, what else here? Palo Alto also took care of some lows there. Let's see what Palo Alto's got on the... not quite discounted on the daily, but holding this bullish for value gap well. Did not quite hit the breaker either. The breaker is 325 flat. SMCI looks ugly. Shopify, good. This was trying to sucker us. Just a little range expansion for that discount. Give me the daily discount. Dell looks like it's going for those lows at 113. Upstart, let's get that situated here. Good. Upstart's discount is also far from that nice run we had earlier in the week. Coin looks solid. Celsius is garbage. Oxy, look at that. Daily complete. Low, high, discount retracement. Run for highs. There it is. And we just took buy side on Oxy also. So let's come back over here. Let's see. Boeing. Annoying. Mara consolidating within this bearish imbalance. Okay, so sure, we can look at UPS. Do you know why the bullish breaker failed on NQ at 515, trying to clean up how I view breakers? So I guess you're West Coast. So that's 515, yeah, or 815, or maybe 515. I don't know. I'm waiting. See. Oh, EST 515 AM. Okay. So let's see. This right over here, I'm guessing. 515 right here. Okay. See, low, high, lower, low, break up and through. Imbalance through. You're right. Yeah. Did we take buy side here? No, we have SMT also. Let me pull it up on ES. It'll look better. Yeah. Okay. So we had SMT, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. No, you're right. Yep. Just an imbalance down through. Is this a data can? Oh yeah, 9:30 open. I guess that'll do it too. But imbalance down through, that'll put you out quick. Let's see if the higher time frame gave us any more insight on that. Over here, low, high, lower, low, break up and through. Yeah, no, just a 9:30 volatile imbalance down through. Typically tend to avoid pressing buttons before 10 o'clock, to be honest, partly for that reason. So an inflow of volatility can smack you out. Moderna, beasting. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's your little run. Look at the divergence again. Still, NASDAQ is so much more weak than the S&P. Right, you see? And you left relative equal lows here. Not ideal. Not ideal. I know this chart's a mess. I'll clean it up. Sorry. There. So buy side here on ES. Let me get our higher time frame range mapped out. Here. Okay. Zoom it in. Okay. 3 drives higher. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And there's a bearish fair value gap right there. Yeah, yesterday was crazy because really was trying to anticipate bounces, and they just all turned into scalps. I did get lucky, but um, yeah, not ideal. So it looks like new week open gap, the very least here on ES and Nasdaq, obviously well below the new week open gap from this week. Um, here's a smaller time frame imbalance there. Let's get this here. Boom. Okay. All right. Yeah. So right now, by looking at this, you tell me. Relative equal lows, relative equal highs. Flip a coin. What happens first, right? So also, let me mark out our London highs and lows here. So we have, where's 1 o'clock? Whoops. 1 a.m. Okay. Where's our 5? Okay. Oh, that also makes sense. Okay. Los here. Where's our 1 o'clock high? Oh, we didn't quite get it. Got the kill zone low. Kill zone high is up there, 16250. Grindy, no smaller time frame imbalances, suggesting that we're going to go up there right away, just yet. But and Amazon showing extended weakness through GameStop bounce. Not sold on this bounce. I'm gonna bounce us right into this hourly bearish fair value gap here. There is a daily volume imbalance. So again, this is despite me thinking that GameStop can go a little lower, that does not mean that I'm shorting this. Everything on the higher time frame points higher. So and here, okay. And let me switch this back. We'll look from 15. Okay. So here would be second little attempt low high lower low breaker here on the S&P. Okay. And discount of that range 5 6 7 6. Okay. So let's see. We'll pull up what we missed from yesterday here. Okay. Got into the bullish breaker again. Look, there it is. Goner. So that'd be SPX. So I'm looking towards SPY potentially taking the high, and then from there, this would be showtime for Nasdaq. Will this be SMT divergence, or will we see take the high and make our way up into discount? That's what I would prefer. Yep, no problem. Yeah, it's a whole lot of the same. Sure, Bitcoin. Let me pull up this exact one. Untouched weekly, or I'm sorry, it was touched. Weekly bearish imbalance here. Not quite discounted on the weekly. Daily, I'm sure it is, though. So let's see. On the daily, no, we don't have any imbalances here on the daily. Hey, I'm with you. I'd love to see get going here, like really get going. Low, high, lower low, break up and through, retracement, bottom of that breaker. So far, so good off the breaker for Bitcoin got a low resistance liquidity run up there from 71 to 73. And like I said before, other than that weekly balance, you don't really have any on the daily here. So cautiously optimistic on Bitcoin. All right, so we're dragging a little bit here on the indices. GameStop beast move, hourly bearish fair value gap though. Coinbase still inside. Mara, sorry, inside this bearish volume imbalance, and Amazon is flushing off lows. Looks like relative equal lows are coming. Hold on, let me just put this back here. This is the imbalance that we're melting here. Let's see. Yeah, look at that cluster of lows there on Amazon. A lot of them. Nasty. We'll keep that one up though. Okay. Okay. Again, nothing forming here on the smaller time frame here on NASDAQ. Let's see if we see anything differently. Just making our way into this bearish fair value gap with relative equal lows below. Disney left relative equal lows. Yep. Yeah, we've been looking at Disney too. The higher time frame looks good. Waiting for it to put the lows in on the higher time frame there. Meta, sure. Let's look at Meta. I might just pull up like an individual. Let's just see. Where's I got my like lower time frame chart. Hold on. No, we don't want a double barreled, just one. Yeah. Let's go Meta. Let's get some context here. It's another one, just insanely big range. Okay. You might ask, why not this one right here? It's already completed my model with that price run, right? So, whoops. So while Meta, potential for a big range. Okay, and let's just see. We made a couple hourly fair value gaps here. Yep. I think it is possible that we could see this first. Oops. There. And this is the bearish fair value gap here. Hourly. Okay. So I think it needs to go there first. Let's pull this back up. Okay. All right. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. All right. ES remains stronger of the two. Okay. First little buy side target there. Let's go to ES. Just confirm. Yep, we're getting close to that buy side target on ES. That would be the first. Second. Third. And then you have discount. And then from there, all bets are off. A lot of the same. Affirm, that was a really strong move off of that hourly discount. I was hoping to get it a little bit lower. Still, NASDAQ is really not holding up its end of the bargain. Worth noting, we have a bearish fair value gap here. I'd prefer it to get wiped, but here, there is 1 minute. Or I'm sorry, I'm just going to draw out the London highs and lows here. Okay, so here's your London low. Okay, here's your London high. Okay, this is our kill zone strategy that we talk about in the group. Highs and lows from 1 through 5. Sweep 1, first imbalance forming. Go look for the next, the opposite side of that. So this be that kill zone. But yeah, I want to see Bitcoin get going, like rippy. With the weekly imbalance, that this is the place to be. You get a high resistance run for liquidity here also. All right, let's pull this off. We don't need that scrolling. And then that hourly on Disney that Snaz brought up. Okay, yeah, a lot of equal lows there with that low wick. If it were to shift structure again, that would be worth a look. Got some equal highs up here too. So NASDAQ really not holding up its end of the bargain. I'm just seeing all the messages right now. Sorry. NASDAQ equal lows. Terrible. Let's go back over to our Foursquare here. Amazon chasing lows. GameStop got into the hourly fair value gap, rejecting thus far. Mara also rejecting its hourly fair value gap. Discount down here at 23.07. Moderna as well. Yep, still heavy. And these are 15-minute charts. I'll pull up a smaller time frame for one of them. Here, no imbalances here. So you got an inverse bearish fair value gap. If that doesn't hold, that's no bueno. And let's go back over here. Bullish volume imbalance there. Okay. Choppy action on the indices today. Let's look over here again. Amazon going for those lows, equal lows, all of them. And Meta just got into the hourly fair value up there. This one that was brought up before. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Much slower. Hold on, let me pull up. I want to see if we got the data. What we got cooking the next 2 days? We have don't really have anything. A couple Fed speakers tomorrow, but no data. No data. All right. Amazon swept. That was yesterday's low. And as expected, Mara retracing a little bit. Bullish volume imbalance. Let's see if NASDAQ can hold that bearish fair value gap, previously bearish fair value gap. Disney looks all right. Yeah, well, technically green. How are we looking at Russell? Russell not bad, but Russell also has a huge range too. So let's see. Those equal lows are hollering on NASDAQ. Only question is, do we go to the relative equal highs and the kill zone highs first? I would just prefer us to get discounted period first, but and so far Meta off of the hourly fair value gap. So far so good. Let's see if anything's popping up here. Yeah, Sean also brought up trading for time. He brought up a good point also with the 3 drives on the daily time frame. I think you're onto something. And this second drive, all that's needed is, to me, prevent this from or allow this to form a bearish fair value gap, right? However high we end up going, even if this is the high, whatever it might be, but create some sort of fair value gap over tomorrow, get up into it, and then make the move from there for the third drive lower. Because that 510 is really, I don't know if I showed this morning on the stream, but that's a weekly bullish imbalance on SPY, 5610 ES. So ideally, after quote flipping a previous bearish level bullish, you kind of want it to move off of that quickly. Yeah, we should look in the video too. I'll pull up the video, Mikey, here. Yep. Yep. Another big range. Okay, took out this low with this price run here. Discount retracement, bearish imbalance, flush the lows, complete. And now what was the immediate price run to start this decline down through this low here? There to there. So yeah, we're currently holding bullish volume imbalance from open. The discount imbalance is here on NVIDIA. So if that wants to get going. Boeing. I'm so mad at Boeing. That's the alert. We tapped the breaker, so and 50%. Or no, I'm sorry, we tapped 50%, not quite the breaker. Still want it there. That would be ideal. And we're just watching a chop fest right now ensue for the indices. Somebody wake up. Wake this thing up. That's how I feel. Yesterday, that was me waiting for a bounce that never came. So meta hourly fair value gap there. And waiting. NVIDIA is still inside this bullish volume imbalance or gap higher. Okay, and are these lows on the menu first? So here. Just waiting for this to situate here. It's still possible for a sweep of these relative equal lows first. Might even be probable. Let's see. And equal lows look to be there. All right, let's see what else. So NVIDIA is inside this. Bullish volume imbalance, discount still overhead. Let's see what else. ARM, another smackdown. Shifting hourly structure there. It's amazing how some of these like ratchet names have. Amazon took out the equals. It's amazing how some of these like random names are still doing really well despite all of this. flush. Netflix, flush, Google, flush. Let me flush some of these levels on Google. Hold on. It's been a while. There you go. So I'm guessing NASDAQ. Yep, NASDAQ got those equal lows there. This is heavy. Jeez. There it is, new lows. Took out all of overnight on, or no, not quite. Sorry. Not quite there yet. Whoa. Flushington. Holy shit. Heavy. There's that. Let's just see. What are we even working with here? NASDAQ is beat. Still inside the hourly fair value gap there, but didn't quite fill it. Fill comes at 960. And for the most part, the other names that we got on here playing the relative strength, holding up pretty well. Mara, as expected, it was up a lot this week. And discount 2307. Where else are we? Here, what was the number that we filled this? 960. Sheesh. And dead. NASDAQ took yesterday's low. ES did not. Holy crap. There it goes. Okay. Pre-market low there. Not quite the yesterday's low just yet. Let's see where this thing. Let's pull up ES here. Still, that is what I'm hoping for, because 510, this is the ultimate destination to me. That's where I would like it to go. Five, 6, 10, whatever it is. I don't know the number on SPY. Let's see. SPY is, hold on. Oof. Smaller time frame range here. 553. Ooh, man, this is just really, really heavy PA. I mean, sheesh. If we don't get that discount either way, I mean, I'm looking at ES here. ES is not really suggesting any bounce. I mean, NASDAQ has more levels, but not good. What's this low here? 910 likely. SPX 5-minute bearish breaker, yep. ExxonMobil, you still going higher? Yes, sir. Where are we going? 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. Yep. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more coffee here. I'll keep the screen on, but here is... All right, it should be fine now. It's so annoying. Anyways, I'm just scrolling through some names here, but NASDAQ, I think it's 812, and then below 812 you have 726. And ES is actually pretty close to that 610. So, oof. Did Bitcoin get smoked by any chance? Did a little bit. Yep. As I say Bitcoin, I want to get this thing going. Okay, so what else? Let's see. Let's go. I was talking about Tesla. I'm really happy that Tesla's holding on the way that it is, despite for the longest time the market was running and Tesla was not. So I'm glad. It's encouraging. Discount finally on SoundHound. Good. Affirm's move this morning was kind of just a shake. Boeing, okay. Disney, I want Boeing to go down to discount there. And Moderna didn't do much of anything. Okay, I don't feel bad about missing that first pump then. AMD, more death. It's got more too. Scary. Relative equal lows down here. NVIDIA still holding that fair value gap. I don't think that's going to hold for much longer. Ooh, ugly wick on Oxy after taking out the daily buy side. Nothing new. Nothing new. Let's go back over here. Let's see some of these names. Okay. All right. Slight relief here, but likely going to just form another imbalance. Yep, SoundHound did hit that 50%. You got that right. Yep. I think probably next week it'll form, or this week it'll form the bullish fair value gap, and then move from there. Rumors of an invasion and a dropout. Yeah, she's looking for excuses. Hold on, I got a perfect thing for that. Where is it? Right. This is all the people who don't know how to read price. This is their this is them trying to justify this move.
What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason?
Yeah, so yeah, I love that video. It's literally so spot on. But yeah, relief, little bounce after taking out some liquidity, but to me, we're so close to that 5, 6, 10 at this point. Why not? Did not get London highs and actually left relative equal highs behind up there. So, which is very, very heavy PA. Meta filled the hourly fair value gap there. I forgot who brought that up. Somebody brought that up before. Yeah, Seeker, you're going to be the sound engineer for real. It's unbelievable. Honestly, I might just go on mute, so maybe you guys will comment and stuff in the chat. That's good. But go back over. Yeah, really strong Wednesday reversal. That's one of those weekly profiles. Yeah. Very heavy all the way around. Somebody before brought up bearish breaker on a ES smaller time frame here, but low of the sequence there. So high, low, higher, high, break down below. Really long wick here. Look, ultimately, I think I have a good idea of where price is going. Still in the camp, I wouldn't hate a discount retracement. That's all. That's all. I have no problems with Apex right now. No. Scalp these like little intermediate moves. But yeah, here's your little. I'm sorry. This would be on the 15 here, 5-minute as well. High, low, higher, high. So that breaker's here. But I wouldn't mind a 50%er. A little retracement. It's closer now. 253. Can be wrong. And not much other than us sweeping liquidity. It's not like anything's really forming any higher time frame imbalance to really bolster the idea that we are going to bounce or anything like that. So just to be fair, just to be fair. And NASDAQ is in a previous, I think this might be the new week open gap we were bouncing on yesterday a little bit. Yeah, it was from 3 weeks ago. But so far rejecting. Rejecting the 15-minute breaker at the moment. 5-minute, I think, is a tick or so higher. I'm not. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the 5-minute. Sure. So 5-minute would be here. Low of the sequence that we whipped into there, but lower time frame. Let's see what's really getting smoked today. It's not all that bad. I think most of the damage numerically was done yesterday, but from open, a lot of these are down. Tesla's actually strong. Love it, love it, love it, love it. For Tesla, I want Tesla to. Spelling it right would help, right? Tesla. Whoops. I'd love it to form a volume imbalance on the weekly here. That's kind of what I'm looking there. But Meta still hourly fair value gap there, but Meta's just another one here. It currently below its weekly fair value gap here. Did not quite get into this volume imbalance either. And we're rejecting that breaker thus far. Shout out to Red Shirt. on the eyes. Here's a bearish fair value gap here on that thing. This is not really what the bulls wanted. Where are we? All right. So there was a comment over on Rumble. Let's see if I'll pull it up. If I can pull it up. Here. Ha. Showing tonight. Imagine best damn sports show, period. All right. It's a little grindy, a little chop. Let's see what else we're cooking with here. Little bounces. Little liquidations. Amazon liquidated there. Currently above it. Okay. Just clicking around. Moving a little bit here. Five-minute fair value gap here on NASDAQ. Flush there. Okay. I know, seriously, Jay. Tesla is insane. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Just give me that weekly volume imbalance. So far, so good. I'm just curious. I want to see some of the other bigger names. See if we can get a clue. Let's see, where are we? This is just that original sweep on Amazon there. Netflix doesn't look so hot here. Smaller time frame. Google as well. They all got big ranges, but Google also swept sell side here. Here, let me mark this. Another bearish fair value gap there. Okay, and then high, low, discount retracement, bearish imbalance, puke. Next one. Okay, so moral of the story, big ranges all around. Do your best to not get caught with your pants down. A little frozen in time here. This should be bearish. There we go. 510, 5, 6, 10. That does it for me. That'll get you in the weekly fair value gap on ES. And it is 11 o'clock here. Flushing here. Okay. Yeah, UNH also. UNH just completed my model yesterday here. Tweeted that one back in April. I brought it back to life last night here. Low, high, discount retracement, bullish imbalance, turtle soup, goner. So it took 2 earnings ERs to get it through, but this is what we call a low resistance liquidity run. No imbalances up here, just little swing highs, smaller time frame highs put in, just melts right through them. So that would be UNH. That was a good one. Okay. Nice. Yeah, MU also. Yep. Yeah, so 5610 ES. That gets that weekly fair value gap. Here. We are completely erasing that to start on NASDAQ. It's amazing. Straight shot. All the other names holding up all right. I've been kind of hands off big tech for a while here. The only one I guess would be Tesla, but that has been a total divergence from the rest of the market there. Let's pull it up. Yep. Equal lows, not pretty, but okay, we're going for another low here on ES. 610. 610 gets you into the weekly. Here, I'll pull it up. Where is it? Here. There it is. Yep. Let's go back to 50. Okay, so it's coming up there. Double dipping. Double the breaker. About to close. Scalp. Meta still holding out for dear life on that hour. I think we just need that flush into the weekly fair value gap there. We talked about that since Monday. 5, 6, 10. There it goes. New lows coming on ES there, or SPY. Oh. I didn't realize who showing tonight was. I just saw the image. Yeah, I'm ready. Tesla might be the best setup in the market. Check this yearly. This one's also pretty interesting to look at. Yearly fair value gap there on Zscaler. So check this. Low, high, discount retracement, bullish imbalance. Run for highs 414.50. That's Tesla's yearly. That's where I think it's going. Okay, ES took out the low. NASDAQ lagging behind just a tad here. I think this is it. 610, 5610. Yes, Naz, you're right. Totally. There was none right now, right? I'm just seeing your message. No spammers, right? But no, you're right. I will. I don't do these like on YouTube or anything that often, so. Almost there. You lose that, Bulls, you're really cruising. I just retweeted the UNH setup that we looked at. Where else are we? want to go back to the Monday stream. ES 5610. Where is it? Almost there. NASDAQ puke. What a range. Insanely big. So what is it here? 815. Does that line up with anything here? No, just that low. What was Monday's date? Let's see. Okay, so today's Thursday, when 15th. Okay. All right, let's do this. And tweeted. Okay, that's good. Old new week open gap here. Last week's on ES right here. I'd like to see it get into that 5, 6, 10. That's the weekly fair value gap. Almost there. That goes down to a low of 5585. I'm thinking at that point that'll be a sweep of 811, 813, 726. You see 726? At one point today we were up to 165 and we're now like down 300 points from that. Let's just see from high to low what's the here. Down 300 points from highs again. More puke. Here comes the weekly fair value gap. 510 about to be booked. 5610. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Okay. Oof. Amazon 183. Everybody was short that, right? Also bad news for Amazon. A lot of things are potentially creating bearish fair value gaps. It's not good for bulls. Okay, we're about to get into the daily breaker on GME here. Oh, whoops, messed up here. Daily breaker begins at 669. I'm just gonna do it just in case I'm looking at something else. Okay. And then there's a volume imbalance at 25.65. 4.7 here. Oh, not yet. Didn't hit it yet. Yeah, weekly low 725, daily 811. Yep. Yes, Naz, we'll see. Well, at some point, probably gonna have to. Seeker asked about becoming a sound engineer, so dismantling. Okay. Not quite there at 811. Boeing, come on down. That's why you don't chase not longing things in premium. Just can't do it. I can't do it. Come on, weekly. Bang. ES 5610. Thank you. Don't worry, I already tweeted Monday's Mando's Morning Brew. RTY, yeah, RTY still strong. Yep. Where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Oh, not yet. It's loading. So for everybody new, welcome. So, yeah, I mean, look, we had some downside target ideas. I'd be lying if I told you I anticipated it to happen this quickly, but here we are. So ES is inside the weekly fair value gap, decently sized range, 585. I still think NASDAQ's going lower. Where we got on NASDAQ, 1175 is first, and then 19726 is next. So, whew. And the beauty of it all, really, all right, so GameStop just hit the daily breaker. The beauty of it all is that most of the names that I've been watching really not felt this heat. So it's relative strength, and really for a long time now. I don't know, however long, maybe a month and a half. I've really been what's the word? I guess what would be the word? I've been off of the mega cap tech names for the reason of just being so far into premium on the weekly. So been avoiding those. Been a lot of like mid cap, small caps, IWM names that I've really been focused on as a result. Watch as the cookie continues to crumble here. Nasdaq still has not gotten to that 811 yet. It's just total wipeout here. How long have I been muted for? You got to be kidding me. Seeker, get that application in. Seeker, we need that. We need that application. Oh, okay, good. I must have accidentally tapped it. Yeah, so there was that 811 daily low that we were looking at right here. Okay, and then the last one really here is 726, and 726. That's gets you deeper into a weekly imbalance. Also, that'll likely fill what you get here on ES for that ES fair value gap. Oh, all right. So daily low swept. No discount retracement, just a straight melter. Yep, and just that weekly level we're watching. But to go back to my point, every time before I start saying something, I'm looking at this mic, make sure it's not off. But to go back to my point from before on how I have not been posting like the big tech setups or anything like that, and it's really just due to the fact that look, they can continue higher, that's fine, but for my personal model or strategy, however you want to call it, a lot of them just don't come close to meeting the criteria. I mean, even like NASDAQ and SPY, like they do not meet my criteria either, due to the fact that, on higher time frames, like I said, of course we could still go higher. I'm not trying to say that we can't go higher. What I'm saying is, for the highest probability in my case and how I would use my strategy or model, you would need like weekly discounts to start the idea, right? And the fact that we're at all-time highs in all of these, I don't have a clear-cut draw on liquidity either, or where price is likely to move towards. So, Tesla's the outlier here due to the fact that it has been a sleeping giant in comparison to the rest. But if we were just to go through some of these bigger names, I mean, Nvidia is, other than those all-time highs, like what are you really working with? You're not working with any draw on liquidity. There's no historical data to base ideas off of. Other names such as, let's come on over to where are we? Sorry, I have them. See, as you can see, I have them lower on my list. They've just not really been of interest. Amazon, another one, right? Like Amazon, look how far away from its weekly discount it is. I'm not saying that it has to go there. I'm just saying that I would prefer something that is there so I can reap the benefits of this move than try and just squeak out whatever I possibly can on what would be like price discovery mode. Google, another one, well into premium of its weekly range. Meta, another one. Any of these big names, Microsoft as well. I mean, it's just, to me, it's really really difficult for me to pull the trigger, knowing that besides that all-time high, I don't have any other draws on liquidity, and we're in price discovery at, if we aren't at all-time highs, we were just recently. So to try and avoid falling into that trap there, So following that daily sweep, we're getting a little bit of a intermediate, smaller time frame bounce here. At this point, ES kind of met my objective, but NASDAQ did not. 726, I think, is decent spot. Now you might ask, how do I go about potentially like trading off of these quote unquote falling knives? Well, I don't. So what I would prefer and what I wait for, in a sense, is just a imbalance to form after taking liquidity or creating some sort of low. And when that imbalance forms, look, this is what I would like call my like inverse model, which I don't use as much, but which is just the reverse Mando model, right? Forgot who gave that name, but whoever did. I'm gonna do it like this. It's cooler that way. So this is like the inverse model, but I don't use this nearly as much as I use the regular Mando model, just due to the fact that it's definitely less effective, but it'll at least give you some sort of structure if you are trying to nab bottoms. But like I said, that's not really my game. I prefer it to give me retracements and play for the bigger part of the range. But that is what I wait for. But yeah, this low over here on NASDAQ is barking. At some point or another, would not be shocked to see 726. Or a lot of fair value gaps coming up on some of these big tech names. But let's see. Boeing still hasn't reached for it. Affirm has not. Okay, so still not much cooking for me at the moment. Well, we'll keep letting it roll on out here. No, I don't know why it shut off the last time. The mic. Dog was probably barking, but yeah, until an imbalance forms, I want no part of this, because then you can just get that continued melter, right? No interest. Ugh. So weekly fair value gap here, that goes down to 5585, and below that 5489, and that's still not discounted on your weekly. Your weekly range on ES is insane. If we were to get some sort of weekly discount retracement, that's when you hear everybody talking about bear market this, bear market that, right? That's what that is. But this is where we currently stand. And mitigating bullish levels up here is not good. That's why I'm not crazy about what we saw on NASDAQ so far. Mitigating that bullish fair value gap. That's a balanced price range now, and a possible creation of a bearish fair value gap. Here's your monthly discount. And 13 days left to see if you can form some sort of bullish fair value gap here on the monthly. But you have a bullish order block here, but wouldn't value that nearly as much as months. Okay. Oh, yeah. So for anybody who might be newer to watching the stuff that I do, like if you see a blue line here, this is not like a retail support level that a lot of people on here post about, because that's where price is going to go towards. But those are where we would deem like pools of liquidity. So I have those labeled as potential draws on liquidity. And when price gets there, you're going to see one of two types of reactions. You're either going to see, well, obviously, but the candle formation will help. You're either going to see that violent move down below, which creates an imbalance through, which would offer you that breakdown or continuation type move. Like, for example, why did this breakout work? You created a bullish imbalance up through. See? So, because breakout traders tend to get smoked. But it's just really looking for areas. The areas of support / resistance that I'd be looking towards would be these imbalances. But a key component to that for me in particular is looking for these imbalances in discount of whatever range you have. So right now we have a bearish range. So any short in this vicinity for me would be overpaying for that short in a sense, right? Why? If your range is from this point to this point, 50% of it would be equilibrium or fair value, fair price, fair market price. Anything above that and you're looking to go lower, that would be getting it at a discount, right? Your potential risk is less than half of the range. Your potential reward is way more than half of the range. So that's just kind of the thought process for me about that. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I'm just looking at this comment. So Brittany had asked, how do you typically scale out of options positions? Kind of heard how you enter a futures position. So there's just one, I guess, one thing that is important, and this is distinguished before the trade, but are you looking at this from a shorter dated perspective or a larger frame perspective, right? So if you're trading shorter dated, and for me, if I'm trading options, I've really gone away from trading short dated options, to be completely honest, just due to the fact that how many times, anybody in here, how many times have you been right in terms of direction and just not had the proper amount of time on that contract? So at this point, I don't really mind coughing up a few extra bucks for a contract that might cost a little bit more, all while keeping my same risk parameters in place, right? So, but essentially, like if I'm, it depends, right? More often than not, I do have a cap on how much I want to put into one contract. For example, I was looking at a Netflix short the other day, and the contract's like $3,400 a piece. Now, I would prefer to have multiple cons, but I also don't want to have, $9,000-$12,000 stuck in Netflix by itself. So I do try to grab multiple contracts so that on ways up, I can scale out accordingly. So for example, if it's a shorter dated and I have one area of buy side that I'm targeting above, that target is usually the complete position. If I'm looking at it from a larger scale, larger time horizon type trade, I'll identify those higher time frame points of liquidity and use those as the compass. So it all comes back to all those little blue lines that you see on the chart. That's really areas in which I'm looking to take profit. And and in the worst case, if the trade were to go against me, use that as a compass for where the trade goes wrong and where I should probably get out, right? Another new low there for ES. Yep. So ES is finally catching up with Nasdaq to this on this downside. Not that ES has been magical by any means, but we are now discounted as well on ES hourly. And let me just mark up some more of these. But that's how I scale out. I'm just essentially just I wish I had a real example that I currently have for you. Shoot. I'm trying to think of something that I short dated wise. All right. I mean, we could use this. So over the last 2 weeks, I've literally just been playing GameStop like repetitively. I know it sounds silly and, aping and all of that. And to me, it's only aping if you don't know what you're doing. So what I've just basically been doing for every shift in structure that we've gotten on GameStop, I've just been essentially just looking towards buy side as my target. Okay, so for each shift that had occurred, I would basically be doing this. What was the price run that took out these highs here, low to your high, and I believe this was my first one. That's why I'm going here. Discount retracement into my imbalance. That's entry. Looking for target of whatever it was, 2645 there. And I wouldn't really say short dated, but these contracts are a month out. But for me to take it from this low to that high within the money contracts, it's a pretty nice gain. So then I would just very similarly swoop over. What was the price run to take out the previous high right here from your low to your high? Here's your discount retracement. There's your bullish imbalance. There's your run for highs yet again, and so on. Here's your low to your OBA just hit the discount breaker. Nice. High, you got your discount right here. Not quite into an imbalance where we currently sit, almost there. But this is where I need to pivot a little bit to the higher time frame on GameStop. Not many imbalances here on the smaller time frame at this point, right? Some of these gotta go, but the higher time frame has a volume imbalance right here, which is very close to the hourly. So this trade has now gone from an hourly setup to a higher time frame setup, which might need some more time for. Might. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to, but so I'm still eyeing Boeing here. See immediate reaction. I still think tad heavy. And I just have to be aware that Nasdaq still has that 726 hanging out down there. But this is why we don't chase. You heard me yelling about it this morning. I was upset. Boeing took off, but no need. I will not be longing premium, so I get my chance. So I'll let it simmer a little bit more and see. But overall, market-wise, this is I still just have to be a little bit protective of that potential 729 on Nasdaq. So, or 726, sorry. So I hope that was a little helpful. All in, all out. Depends on the structure. Depends on how long I have on the contracts. So an example of where I had to pivot was Shopify. This was like a month or so ago, I guess. I'll go to Shopify. Where is it? I don't know. Let me type it. With futures, it's a different animal, most definitely. And I'll explain that in a sec. But with Shopify here, low to your high, here's your discount retracement. Love that. Okay. But you'll see I have it circled right here. That's a mitigation block. So similar to a breaker, think breaker with your high, low, lower high. Price gets up into that mitigation block for the first time here. And from this point, that's where profits were taken following the retracement here. And the game plan, it shifted for me as I needed to look. I wanted to look for a daily discount, which was here. And the contracts that I took were, I think, only 2 months out. And, this was a little, I mean, look, awesome move, but took a little bit of time so it ate up the cons a little bit. And if I was anticipating that retracing anyways, why wouldn't I take just some profit and then look for, a retracement at the discount? This was another name on Tuesday. It went ballistic, and you heard me yelling about it, but didn't jump in to chase it, right? Just waiting to stay within the overall plan that I had for it in the first place. So with futures, you'll notice anytime, I haven't done them in a while, maybe I'll start doing them again, but like the futures trades that I take, you'll notice that oftentimes I don't I like, it doesn't just like hit take profit and then like out of the trade. Oftentimes I don't want to say greedy either, but I'll move my take profit way up, right, while very, very in tune with where my stop loss is being placed. But I'll move my take profit way higher just in case through buy side we get some sort of imbalance candle up and through, we could see some continuation. But if I were to get the sweep and retracement from that point, my stop loss is there in profit to catch me. But like that, to me, that's the way that I would prefer to like play a potential quote unquote breakout trade. Okay, so same old here. I'm not trying to pick bottoms. I'll let price distinguish that for me. So until I see some sort of imbalance, I'm not going to be trying to jump this and call bottom, right? How has calling top gone for everybody on Twitter over the last 8 months, 9 months? Not great. Every time they do it, it just gets ripped up. So form the imbalance. Allow the imbalance to form. That goes for a smaller time frame as well. And I know I just have to be protective of this 726. And Boeing is still melting. So same goes for the model itself, right? I would prefer it rather than just pick it, boom. I would rather just allow it, even if it's on a smaller time frame, to create some sort of imbalance or show me some sort of structural shift. Okay, so I'll mark it and we'll see. So for Boeing on this smaller time frame, while our big picture is this bigger picture is bullish still, this most recent price run is most definitely bearish. On this 5 minute, right, we took out numerous lows, or 15 minutes, sorry, with that price run. So waiting for some sort of imbalance to me will be very helpful before just trying to jump it, With the Boeing higher time frame, I tried it on Monday. I actually lost on Monday, and then it went berserk on Tuesday. But I tried this imbalance here. Ultimately, we ran for a sweep with that 179, and I guess just to reflect on it, like I'm looking back, and I'm like, oh damn, like that's what spooked me. When in reality, nothing has changed. Right? This trade would really go bad below here, 173. That's where it's not ideal. A firm getting deeper as well. Mara almost discounted. And and GameStop as well. Remember, GameStop has that daily volume imbalance around here, so just have to be protected. Hefty. You know what? All right, I think I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to get some food. So for everybody who joined, thanks for joining. Hopefully this was insightful in the very least. I know it's just a meltdown, but all right. I'll be back tomorrow morning for morning brew, and then we'll talk again. For anybody in the group, we'll talk tonight. I'll do a call at like 8:30. All right. So I'll catch everybody.